Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today I'm bringing you some Ashe Thresh. And the reason that I like this archetype right now is because of the buff that he got. So if you don't remember the passions for whatever reason, Shatter is now 1 mana, right? So it pretty much becomes like a flock for Freljord. And then Reaver Wolf now has 3 health instead of 2. So it's a lot harder for the opponent to kill the Reaver Wolf, which means that now this archetype has a lot of synergy and has really a good way to remove opponent's units to stall out long enough for us to get to our game plan. Now, this deck list is a little bit different than the one that I showcased on the deck recommendations a few days ago. I made some changes as I was playtesting it, and this version has felt really, really good so far. Now, let's go through it real quickly. We're playing Quietus and Shatter. We're triple Quietus, triple Shatter. Any one of these two is a 1 mana way to kill the opponent's unit if you have any freeze, whether it's Ice Archer, Troll Shan, Flash Freeze, Ashe, Harsh Winds, Shaman. It's really easy for any of these cards to just remove the opponent's unit for 1 mana. That's why we play both of them. Obviously, Quietus is even better because you can just play it without needing a unit to be frozen. But again, it actually kills any unit that is frozen because it's going to have less than 2 attack. Then we play 2 Sentries for some early block and some draw. 2 Glimpse for some additional draw so that we get to our combo pieces. Triple Ashe Archer for the freeze so that synergizes with all our other cards. Troll Shan, although it's not a freeze, it can still level up your Ashe if it brings the opponent down to 0 attack. And the extra 2 health can be really useful as well to save your units like the Wolf or the Ashe. Triple Battle Feast so that we don't just get out aggro by like Draven or Jinx and stuff like that. 2 Flash Freeze, simply straightforward with Ashe. Triple Reaver Wolf, again, this card is able to kind of just kill a lot of the opponent's units. I have 0 attack, or you can freeze them to get them to 0. Triple Ashe is the way that you win the games. You want the Ashe to level up and just be able to just remove the opponent's blocker and push a lot of damage. We are playing double Babbling Jerk so that we actually draw this Ashe into our hand. Double Harsh Winds to protection as well, more freezes. 2 Shamans. Now, at first I didn't have the Shaman in my deck, but if you guys remember, a few months ago, this card got buffed to 4 health. So it's a lot easier for this card to stick in the game. And as it starts freezing the opponent's unit, you have a pretty good combo between Shaman and Wolf or Shaman and Ashe, allowing you to turbo level Ashe or allowing you to just be able to pull the opponent's strongest unit with the Wolf and the Shaman. So I think the Shaman is actually necessary in this deck. The only reason I'm not running 3 of her is because we're already kind of like a little bit heavy on our 4, 5, 6, and obviously our 10 drop with the Harrowing. Otherwise, I think 3 will make sense. It also synergizes with Shatter and Quietus too. So it's kind of like an engine that's kind of enabling everything in your deck. Triple Thresh, because the idea with this deck is that we can cheat out Thresh. Although I think maybe there's a chance that Kindred might be better. It should be worth experimenting with both. We have plenty of removal that Kindred could actually be an alternate condition instead of Thresh. But Thresh has won me a couple games, allowing me to be able to actually summon the Ashe. And Thresh has a lot of health as well to stick around. Then 2 Banges and 2 Harrowing. The Banges to remove the opponent's units, especially like a key unit like Varus or Pantheon. And the Harrowing to just bring back multiple Ashe and actually be able to finish the game. So that's where this deck of like Spooky Ashe gets its name from. Because you're able to just bring back a lot of Ashe from the graveyard. Even if she dies, you can just bring them back. So just gotta keep that in mind that a lot of times you can finish up the game by just bringing back Ashe from the grave and just going that way. The deck feels nice. The deck feels nice. You have a lot of control tools, a lot of removal tools that make this actually playable. It is a little bit slow though. It's a little bit slow and can take a while to close out games. As you'll see in today's games, there's one game specifically that took me forever, and you'll see exactly what I mean once you get to that game. But honestly, on the games that I play with this deck, I didn't lose a single game. So maybe there is something here that people are underestimating. But anyways, hope you enjoy the games coming up soon. And as always, if you do like our video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. I'll see you at the end of the video for some mulligan tips. In this match, we'll be going against the Taliyah Reaver's deck. And I actually think we don't have a great way to deal with it. Oh no, this is going to be bad for us because I think they're going to be going a lot faster than we can actually stop them. Now, Battle Feast could help us out, right? We want to be able to remove their 1-drops as soon as possible. I just don't know if it's going to be enough. Shaman is good, potentially level up Ashe really quickly. Ooh, Ooh, no predict? No predict? What? Okay. They should have the reverse roll, right though? I don't see any reason why they don't have the reverse roll here. That's a good draw. This is me a blocker for their stuff. Although not a fearsome blocker, so that's gonna be problematic. Okay, so that's the Bakai. I wanna attack. I think I wanna attack. Opponents shouldn't be blocking here. Because they wanna keep their 1-drops to actually get buffed up by the Reaver roll. And if they block here, not only do they lose a unit, but they also give me a draw. Now, at the same time, I'm just gonna do this now. I'm gonna do this as well. I don't want the opponent to have any 1-drops. So I don't want the opponent to have any 1-drops when everything is said and done. Because what the opponent's gonna do is play Reverse Row into Taliyah here. Into Taliyah in turn 5. There it is. We play Ashe. So we play Ashe. We'll play the Ashe. Opponent could just go ahead and just commit to it right now. Yeah, there we go. So that means they're tapping out of the Taliyah combo. We have Troll Shan to actually prevent us from taking too much damage. So we're going to take a little bit of damage, but not a lot. The Troll Shan should save us, because opponent should go for it. Oh, wow. That's even better. So opponent's going to end up having no units. So we can just go like this. We only take 3. I'm chilling. And I'm actually going to play the Shaman. Because no matter what the opponent has, we can freeze it with Ashe, right? And I actually kind of want to get the freeze with the Ashe to try to progress level up. So I want the opponent to actually summon a unit here. So that we can actually get the freeze. Otherwise, we just push this damage anyways. And there you go. The funny thing is that I think they actually should have kept the Anaka Boros for later. Because I think I would have always attacked with Ashe. So if they actually summon the Anaka Boros after attack, they actually can push more damage. So now we get the free value with the Ashe. We still have access to Battle Feast and Harsh Winds, and we should be able to commit lethal. And we have this card that's also freezing their unit. We ended up getting a little bit lucky that the opponent misplayed with this Anaka Boros. Because they could have accomplished the same thing by waiting for me to attack with Ashe, and then the Anaka Boros to actually block this. They're gonna get punished by the Harsh Winds here.
If I stumble, I have the earth to catch me.
This is not doing anything for them. This is not doing anything for them. She gets frozen, right? We attack like this, facing that guy. Attack with everything. We could just... A second Anaka Boros is a big concern as to why I don't want to go for lethal just yet. But maybe we go for it. Maybe we go for it.
Swiftly now.
You know what? Yeah, let's go for it. If the opponent has the Anaka Boros, if they have a second Anaka Boros, then they have it. But the Ashe survives because now she's leveled up, right? So the Ashe will survive because she's now leveled up. We still get to freeze the Taliyah. Opponent doesn't have anything at burst speed that can stop this. We still have access to Harsh Winds and another Flash Freeze next turn. So we should be able to beat any open attack. There it is. I'm actually going to Battle Feast this Bark Beast because of that. So because the opponent got the Anaka Boros, I'm going to Battle Feast this Bark Beast to make sure that he doesn't get any crazy attack. And then we just go here, and we have access to Harsh Winds and Flash Freeze. Opponent has to open. Opponent has to open. Another Reaver's Row. So they want to get the Taliyah level up, which means that we can just block. What if we Since everything's gonna have fearsome anyways, I don't think we need all these blockers, so I think we just glimpse now. The Taliyah gets frozen at the start of the turn by the Shaman. Opponent gets 2 units with fearsome because this landmark was all the way on the side. This is 5, 8, 12. We only have 11. So we cannot play everything out. But if the opponent doesn't do anything, we can. If the opponent doesn't open, we can just Harsh Winds. Oh, actually, the Taliyah didn't get frozen, which is fine. Alright. It's a nice try. And I give them props, but the freezes are just gonna be too much, right? Let's see. So this is gonna be 4, so we go on to 14. We freeze this 2. That's gonna be 10. 10 minus 5, that's gonna be 5, then 2. So we just go like this. We go down to 3. We go down to 3. We can actually kill one of their units with the Ashe, because Ashe is still enabled.
These are our lands.
And then another one gets frozen. Shatter. We can actually kill a second one of their units now. We can actually shatter this. The potential is that we're giving them an out. We freeze. We have Thresh. We present lethal. So we play Thresh. The Shaman is gonna block one, and the opponent just predicted stuff away. 3, 6. Oh, actually, they didn't get the spell because they didn't have enough hand space. They actually didn't get the spell anyways. So the other option is for us to go here, but I don't think opponent ever has enough anyways, right? I think we just go Thresh. We just go Thresh, freeze, attack with everything. Even if the opponent has one more blocker, shouldn't be enough.
Go on then.
Iron Archetype is also not enough, and opponent already used 2 of it. Because Thresh is gonna pull one of the blockers away.
Ice runs in our veins.
So we go like this.
Shatter them.
I guess Iron Archetype will be enough, huh? It is enough, actually. So why don't we start here first? Or Iron Archetype will be enough. Iron Archetype will be enough because we're only pushing 4. So do I play around the 3rd Iron Archetype? What's the punish if I do? I don't think that's a punish. The other option is for me to open with the flash freeze. You know what? You know what else could be? It could be a second. I like this play. I like this play here first. Let's open like this. Right, a negation. Okay, so we're fine, right? We can do jerk, flash freeze, and we should win the game. Well, maybe not. I guess that is the punish to that play.
Up there in the mountains.
Pull. Freeze. Pull. Yeah, we win. We win now, right? And most opponent could only have one more blocker. I guess they could actually play Imagine Possibilities and then another blocker. But if we go like this, freeze, we can freeze this one, pull this one, and this will be exactly 7. All right, we got there. Had to think about it, and maybe playing the Ashe spell was a mistake, but it ended up working out. Honestly, I'm surprised that we won this one. They put a lot of pressure on us early on. And obviously last time we got into 3, but yeah, GG's. In this match, we're going against Vayne Pantheon. Our deck should do pretty well versus their deck. This gives me access to... This does give me access to the Ashe. I don't know if I actually want to play it though. It's also a good blocker. It's also a good blocker. I want to see if I actually want to get Vengeance. Oh, okay, the Wolf is also really good. Okay, Wolfing to Ashe. 2, 3. We're not attacking on 3.
From your shadows, demon.
But Wolfing to Ashe is a big thing. Now I do need a Troll Shen or something else. I do need like a Troll Shen or something similar to actually make this safe. This is fine with me. Okay, that gives us access to a Flash Freeze.
Demons walk among us, masquerading as men.
Okay. This is gonna make their attack super awkward. Because they're not gonna be willing to attack into the wolf.
To death, is this the face of fear?
He must think that he can survive that. So I'm gonna let him have it. I'm gonna let him have it, knowing that we have the Flash Freeze as a backup if the opponent attacks again. We have a blocker anyways. Okay, and now we can just play Ashe and kill the Saga Seeker. Or we can even just play Thresh. I like the Ashe.
Faster than my arrow? I think not.
I like the Ashe. The problem is that the Saga Seeker can get buffed because of the faded. So the faded buff is a big deal. I think I can chill. I don't need to rush it. I think the opponent is in more pressure than I am. I think the opponent is in a lot more pressure than I am. Now I do feel like taking this now. Even if the opponent attacks with Vayne, we still have a blocker. We have another Flash Freeze for next turn. Spell Cascade, that's cool, you get to save it. That was a consideration for me to actually do the Troll Shen on the Saga Seeker because of this Spell Cascade. But I have chump blockers, so I'm not scared of it. We also have Vengeance if we need to later on for Pantheon. This gives us another Flash Freeze. Like, they're in a tough spot. Harpy. That's your big play. That's your big play. I'm gonna tell you, hey, I have another freeze in my hand. I'm gonna tell you, I have another freeze in my hand. You cannot attack with the Harpy anyways. You could tumble if you want to. You lose the equipment, so you lose the lodestone. If you attack again... Excuse me? Excuse me? Is he kidding me? Does he not think I'm willing to sacrifice my Ashe? Wow. Okay. All right. Sure. Sure. So, I think I want to Thresh. And just start working on the Thresh level up. This gives me access to the Flash Freeze if we need it. We're still gonna lose the Thresh then, right? I think I like the Icebell Archer over the Flash Freeze.
Is this the face of fear?
So the problem is that if we do that, the opponent could tumble and get the Scout attack. And then we're gonna lose this anyways. Well, that's not true, because we can just block twice. As long as this stays on the field, we're chilling. Opponent needs to have another way to save this. And needs to have another Pel Cascade or another buff. They already used their gem earlier. Okay. Honestly, I'm attacking with both. Ah, no, we don't need to. We don't need to. Opponent might try to go for the harassing. And we can just vengeance her.
The stars illuminate all.
Right? So we can just go boom, boom. And that's a harassing gone. And then we just play we get the battling jerk next turn. Now, using the vengeance now does suck. Because now it means that the opponent will be able to
Stay back.
to play Pantheon, and we wouldn't have a way to kill it. Guiding touch, okay. Let's see. That might be a big deal. That's gonna be a big deal later.
Covered in ice.
That's gonna actually be a super big deal later.
True power eclipses both day and night.
Did we just play her? Did we just play her and tell opponent if you have it, you have it? Yeah, you know what? If they have a way to kill her, they have a way to kill her. That means that we're gonna have 2 Ashe in the graveyard for later on for our harrowing. It's gonna be a slow game. It's gonna be a slow, dragged out game. She's gonna level up. Maybe opponent's scared that I have a Trollshan or something to be able to actually stop the Harpy from killing us. So that doesn't work. That doesn't work because as long as he has zero attack, he will kill it regardless. As long as he has 0 attack, the barrier doesn't matter.
Guide me.
So opponent just spent 5 mana for no reason. I guess opponent could have a buff here,
And with me.
but I very much doubt it. Yeah, opponent didn't know that interaction. As long as he has 0 attack, the wolf will go through the barrier anyways. And now opponent is down to 4 cards. We still have access to the Flash Freeze. We have a Crystal Arrow. We're gonna have a Thresh. How are they winning this? We should have also attacked with everything last turn. We didn't need the Spiderling. And there we go. We have them locked down. Whew. Yeah, the wolf could put a lot of pressure on them, so GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Karma. Karma, Ionia, Freljord. Vitus is nice. Thresh is also really nice. I guess Thresh can easily get recall. I kind of like this whole hand. Maybe the Trollshan is a little bit not needed. Yeah, maybe the Trollshan is the only thing that's a little bit odd for me to keep. But I wanted a way to be able to enable the Quietus if I need to, right? Because we can Trollshan Quietus the Karma, if anything. We can also just Vengeance her now. As necessary. Okay, opponent's just going to try to ramp. So opponent's obviously just going to try to ramp. And then just play their Karma and try to win the game that way. Maybe they get greedy and play the first Karma here. Huh. Second ramping. Wow. They play Thresh and still have access for Trollshan plus Quietus.
I am the Simon Wind. Whoosh!
I'm gonna greet it out. Gonna greet it out and let them summon their disciple and potentially draw.
Ting style.
I guess I could Bow Feast now and just bait something out of them. Right? So this is gonna bait out a Nupify, a Twin, all of which are gonna be better for us to be able to kill Karma later. So I think this is absolutely worth it. The opponent got the double ramp. Okay, so Trollshan, alright. Not ideal, but also not impossible to deal with. Opponent gets the draw, but they ended up trading a Troll Shan to be able to actually get that. Ah, they're playing Shatter. Okay, okay. I see the opponent's play here. So the opponent's playing Shatter with Karma and just duplicating that value there. That seems odd. I don't have any access to Ashe. I really need Ashe, I think. Ashe would feel so good here. We do have second Quietus at least, so that's nice. We can play Archer Quietus. One is just gonna recall Thresh. Ha! I think I'm willing to spend the first Quietus on the Disciple. I think that has to be correct, right? Okay, well, we can do it on this one now. Never mind. I was gonna do it on the Disciple, but this also works here. We can always Troll Shan the Disciple, I guess. I want to save the second Quietus for Karma. Okay, we can Bile Feast one more time. Force another Troll Shan out of them or another heal. No, it doesn't have it. Great. Deny is a problem.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
So, need to be a little bit careful about that. Let's give him the draw. Might as well. Ooh, that's a problem. If I do this and the opponent freezes this, then I'm losing to Shatter. I guess we have Troll Shan. Maybe there's a war where we can actually level up our Thresh. I very much doubt it, but you know, a man can dream. Opponent just plays Karma here, and they get a huge advantage. Okay, so they are gonna try to Shatter here. They're gonna try to Shatter. There we go. We're gonna play the first Troll Shan. They will have to have the third Shatter now. Otherwise, we're okay. If they play like an Avalanche, then that means we level up Thresh, which ends up being better for us. Deny. Deny is such a problem.
If they're out there, I'll spot them.
If they attack, then obviously that means that we get the Spider Lane and we're chilling. And I mean, we can do damage, 2 damage at a time. You know, eventually we'll get somewhere, right? 2 damage at a time. So it's a Karma waiting game, and they got her. It's a Karma waiting game. They wanna have enough mana to actually keep her alive. So they wanna have enough mana to keep Karma alive. Interesting. We know they have Karma. I like the Sentry here. We can steal Vengeance, Quietus, Flash Freeze, etc. Wow. 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 The Karma only has 4 HP. Oh no, she has 5, so the Shatter's not gonna kill her anymore. I mean, they could have access to healing, but the Tailstones doesn't work anymore. They just don't want to sacrifice anything and let my Thresh level up. Which is interesting that they're doing it this way. We can play the second Icebell Archer. So that we don't overdraw. Because I think we potentially can get the Karma. Oh no, that's gonna be a second Shatter? Are you kidding me? A third Shatter, sorry?
A true Freljordian welcome.
Third Shatter is a problem. We lose the Thresh. Have to start over. Wolf? Quietus. I think we can commit this Quietus here. I think we can commit this Quietus. Because we have the Vengeance for the Karma. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's the only way that we can beat that. without losing Thresh. Winter's Breath. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's no way for us to... Yeah, there's no way for us to save it. So they wanted to have a clear board with the Karma.
Safeguard our homes.
I'm willing to attack with everything. At this point, opponent should be able to just block.
I'll protect the village.
No reason not to. I don't understand why they keep not blocking. I'm confused. The problem is that we have already used double Quietus. We don't have the Ashe. Double Quietus... Losing double Quietus sucks. But we had to kill those wolves. We have to kill those wolves. Alright, if you have the deny, you have to use it now, right? I'm not gonna play around it, so go ahead and play your deny. That's what you were waiting for, right? You were waiting to eat up this vengeance so that you could deny. Yep. Yada yada yada. Be my guest. We have Harrowing potentially to be able to do some funny stuff later. If we had the second Quietus right now, we could have been pretty good. I just didn't expect that to still happen, you know, for him to be able to kill the Thresh last time. Frozen in Fear. Okay. We have harsh. We have the harsh winds. So I don't know how scared I am with this, guys.
Winter is the
I guess a second one could be scary. Like a second one pack. Yeah, that could be really scary. Actually, what am I doing? Let's just pass. Let's just pass. We always gonna be freezing one of them anyways. Karma could just burst speed kill us. I mean, sorry, slow speed kill us. If we're not careful.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Because they could have access to another Winter's Breath. And if they have another Winter's Breath, I guess if they had it, they would have just used it, right? Like if they had another Winter's Breath, they would have just used it there. So I'm gonna pretend that they don't have it.
The frost reveals all to me.
I have to pretend that they don't have it. If they do, they do.
Knocked and ready.
If they do, they do. I cannot do anything about this. They could try to buff Karma, in which case we have a freeze. Okay, they're just gonna Choshan? Okay.
Winter.
It's a waiting move for the Winter's Breath, or for me to get another Quietus, or for me to get Ashe. They have 3 cards generated from Karma randomly.
Ice runs in our veins.
Oh, this is the Ashe. Ooh, okay, we got the Ashe. So now we have the Ashe leveled up. We could be able to just finish the game as well on the spot. Especially as we get Harrowing later on. We could also have joined our second Vengeance. That would have been nice anytime this game, please. So is there win condition this Frozen in Fear card? And then... Okay, they got that from Karma. Really? Come on. You're gonna play stance up? I mean, as long as we have the Flash Freeze, that's okay, right? They could play Ram, I guess.
This would be a good winter.
Could play Ram, but I mean, the Ram is just gonna be leveling up our trash. I'm gonna wait. I don't want to commit anything until after the opponent commits whatever they want to commit.
Blessed by snow and stars.
Okay. So we can just go here now.
Will no one listen?
Nothing that they have scares me. Nothing that they have scares me. Yeah, we're gonna, you know, unfortunately, opponent's gonna get a lot of value here. We could just kill this one with the flash freeze. I just don't know if it's actually a good idea. Like, I actually don't know if it's a good idea. This is 4. Might as well just take this one down with it. That way Thresh goes to 5 out of 6. Sorry, 4 out of 6. Fury.
An auspicious season.
Flurry, sorry. Still dies, right? Doesn't this still dies then? So we can stop it. And we can give health to any one of these instead. Okay, cool. Because this pack is gonna just get punished. We can play the Ashe. Ashe is leveled up. We can burst speed, try to kill the Karma. I don't think that's actually gonna work, but I think we have to try to go for it. Force the opponent to have like a recall or something.
I will unite the Freljord.
We're gonna get the Ashe Arrow over anything else. This card is scary, but it's always gonna be frozen
Show me a target.
by
Arrows at the ready.
it's always gonna be frozen, right? So it might be okay. Do I even wanna sacrifice this trash here? The problem is this card, right? Problem is I'm gonna lose the Ashe here. If the opponent blocks C and then has a buff, I lose the Ashe. In tune.
Be a good winter.
Keep getting so many good cards randomly. We do stop the fan, but the opponent could easily have access to a way to like summon more of them now that they have a clear board. And we no longer have a harsh winds or a flash freeze. At most we're only gonna stop one of them. Okay, I'm cool with that, because now if the opponent actually does the next turn, we can just Ice Ball Archer to stop one of the packs.
Runs in our veins.
That's not enough though. That's not enough. I mean, we will have double Ashe next turn. Opponent has to find a way to kill me this turn. Opponent has to find a way to kill me this turn. We are gonna need to draw. They get the third shatter finally. So they get the third shatter finally. We could do our own shatter later on the Karma. They're gonna use a second Karma. They're digging. 3, 6, 9, 8. They have to use cards. They're digging. They got the health buff. They're digging and they're gonna actually be able to survive. They're not gonna run out of cards compared to. I mean, we are gonna be able to just recycle Ashe over and over again. And we are gonna have the Harrowings for eventually being able to, like, you know, do something. I don't care about the Tasty Folk. Right. Do we let Ashe go? I guess we don't have to. I guess we can start here. We can start here first. The problem is all these randomly generated cards that the opponent is getting. I mean, some of them are going to be useless, but some of them are not going to be useless. Okay? We can Shatter. Oh, sorry, we can Ice Ball Archer. So I don't want to lose this Ashe just yet.
Winter take you.
We gave him the opportunity to bring that back. We could technically summon a Thresh here. I want to see if the opponent has a way to kill my Ashe before I do that.
Ice runs in our veins.
Second Ashe? Okay, second Ashe makes me feel a lot better now. We have leveled up Thresh, so if we ever draw a second Thresh, we're also in a good spot. Opponent actually has way too many cards in their hand that they have to actually be forced to use them because they keep generating cards with Karma. I am scared of this pack. Like if the opponent gets a second one, it could be really scary. That's why I'm okay leaving them to have like a full board. Very easy for the opponent to also have buffs. The second Ashe makes this game is gonna take a while.
We will not stand by.
So we're gonna block this one with the Ice Veil Archer, and then have the Flash Freeze as a backup, depending on what the opponent does.
My life forever, Rosa.
Bitter cold.
It's like they have something. They have something that they want to commit. Otherwise, this doesn't make any sense. They have to have something that they want to commit here. Okay. It's a good try, right? They wanted to... That's why they attack wide. They attack wide to be able to actually stop us. Problem is that we have no way... I mean, I guess she doesn't have elusive anymore, right? She only has elusive for this round. Oh my goodness. Another Trojan. And that one was created by Karma.
Okay.
My goodness. What if we just Harrowing right here? Why did we just force him to have it?
Frost reveals all to me.
I guess we don't have to. We can just go like this. Now we have the harsh winds. We can play it slow. The problem is that the opponent is going to have the other Karma. Opponent always has the other Karma. So I think this is the turn where we Harrowing. We get to summon both Ashes. And just have a pretty big attack. Actually, we only get one Ashe. Oh, no, because Thresh summons from the deck, as from the hand, right? Yeah. So Thresh can summon from the hand. Actually, the downside here is that we might... I know, we have enough board space. This is drawing us another Ashe. Ironically, I think I prefer actually having the Ashe in my hand. So I'm actually going to only attack with one Thresh. I think that's correct. I think we only attack with one Thresh. I think I'd rather have the second Ashe in my hand so that we don't deck out. So this is gonna bring the Ashe. We're gonna actually try to kill this Karma. The pack doesn't really matter that much. Second Ashe. We attack here. We attack here. The second Ashe is lethal. I don't want to bring the second Ashe into the field. I need her in my hand for us to not deck out. So we threaten the Karma, or should we threaten the Rhyme Pack? What if we actually threaten the Rhyme Pack instead of the Karma? What if we say, you know, whatever? Yeah, what if we say whatever to that Karma? So this is lethal at 22. We're killing the pack. The Karma still gets frozen. Opponent obviously has more Karmas in their hand because they shuffled 2 of them earlier. So killing Karma doesn't matter when it's just going to come back. I think I'm more scared of this Rhyme Pack somehow being able to push enough damage with the Overwhelm that he has. And again, I want to keep the second Ashe in the last Ashe in my hand. I need to keep this last Ashe in my hand. Now, these shatters are pretty useless. Okay, that one was a main deck troll shan at least. They get the stun from Karma, but they go down to 4 damage, to 4 health, and that's gonna be huge because we have Ashe Freeze and Harsh Winds to protect us for next turn. Oh, they get to heal twice.
The land provides
Oh my
for
goodness.
those who listen.
That's still good, though. Another generated card. Harsh Winds and Flash Freeze protect me from just dying. And we can keep cycling the Ashe back into our deck. And there you go. They have the second Karma anyways. Or I mean, they might have just drawn. They got one less card from there. Because I never beating them. I never, you know, decking them out. I know that for a fact. That's actually big. Everything in his deck is huge now. But it doesn't matter. I don't think they have enough. I don't think they have like a lot of units to actually make that worth it. What I'm scared of is this pack. Very, very scared of this pack. Is there any 1 damage thing that they have? I think we just committed. We tell them go ahead and do it. I mean, you knew I had another Ashe in my hand because you saw me draw it with the 4-drop. You still have Harsh Winds available. Okay. Okay. This is only 6. Sure. I don't think I can commit that Harsh Winds. It's still presenting lethal. I don't like the Heroine. I don't like the second Heroine. I think I go for it. This is gonna freeze the whole board. I think I go for it. This is freezing the whole board. Opponent doesn't get to burn a card. Actually, they do burn a card because they generate something first. Oh, no, they don't. They just don't get to generate anything. So this is presenting lethal again because I get to freeze twice. We still have access to the Harsh Winds. Oh, come on. Wow. Are you kidding me? What a card to generate right there. What a card to generate. What a card. Wow. We lose our freeze at the start of the turn. I like the wolf. What a generated card. Jeez. Every time that I think we got this, then the opponent comes up with some other nonsense. If they have like another Battle Fury, we lose the game. Because we only have 1 freeze. If the opponent develops first, we can actually do the Shatter to begin with. I think that's necessary. Because I'm losing to this Overwhelm, and that's scary. Okay, so that's fine. He might think that I don't have a way to stop that. He might think that I don't have a way to stop this. So what we can do is just block with this, and that will leave me at 9. Block with the other 2. Have Battle Feast.
Protect the villages.
Let's see what he does. So let's see what he does first, and then we Harsh Winds. I'm gonna pretend that the opponent has no way to deal the last piece of damage. Then we play Heroine. We play Heroine and hope that the opponent hasn't drawn their second deny. They didn't have it last time when we played Heroine. We're gonna bring back an Ashe. Okay, that loses us the game, no? Well, I guess we're gonna have to... No, we don't. We can just Battle Feast. can just battle freeze. It's never harsh winds. Now, I do think... Let them have it. If they have the deny, they have it. I'm not gonna play around the deny.
Ice runs in our veins.
If they have the deny, they have it. At this point, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. If they have it, they have it. This is gonna summon both Ashe from my hand, right? If they have it, they have it. Oh, come on. He's gonna Quatus this? Oh no, he's looking for an out. He's looking for an out. No way, come on. 3 cards, 3 cards. You don't have the out. You don't have the out. You don't have the out, come on. Don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me, game. Okay, so we can actually flash freeze. Because the Ashe goes back to our deck. And then gets resummoned by Thresh anyways. This freezes all their units. We get 2 Ashe. It should summon this one. And there we go. And the 2 Ashes freeze the other 2. We have full board. Come on. Come on. No. No. Okay, that's 1 blocker. That's 1 blocker. It's been 30 minutes. Okay, that's another free. It's been 30 minutes. Please don't have a health bot. Please don't have a health bot. Oh, we got there. Oh my goodness. What a slugfest. 30 minutes. Wow. GG's. In this match, we're going against Pantheon Varus. Should be good for us, to be honest, because we do have a lot of removal. I mean, sorry, a lot of freezes. Ooh, I like the Vengeance. I like the Vengeance. I don't know if I like the Harsh Winds this early. Honestly, if I can guess. What? What is this? Okay, we get Thresh. Opponent gets their Saga Seeker. Opponent gets their Saga Seeker. I like the Vengeance just to pop one of their champions right away. You know what? I like this. I like this because it's gonna force him to use Spell Cascade or something else without getting value. Momentous Choice, that's fine. That means opponent just use a Momentous Choice without actually having enable. And yeah, they keep their Saga Seeker alive, but so what? So what?
True power eclipses both day and night.
We could Quatus it, but I don't think using Quatus on it is correct until after we have Ashe in the field. I think it's too easy for the opponent to be able to just, you know, buff that back up, so I think it's just gonna be this. We play the Ashe, we have access to the freeze, so we're able to beat a strike. So we go like this. So if the opponent goes for the Furious Welder, he's not gonna do anything to us. Okay. I don't care about taking this damage by the cultist, because the opponent will have to have another Momentous Choice right here. Otherwise, we just Quietus this Saga Seeker. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna kill it. I know we could have just gotten rid of the equipment instead, but I don't think that's worth it in this situation. We still have Vengeance to hit a Pantheon if we need to. The problem is that we need to hit the Pantheon once we have...
We were never fated to bow.
So, because my concern here is that the opponent could easily have access to... Opponent could easily have access to the spell shield, right? So I think we just pass. Okay. That makes it easier. So now we just vengeance it. I was scared of the spell shield, but the opponent just made it easier for us by doing that. I mean, what did you expect? You're literally giving us the free pass there. You're giving us the free pass. I'm willing to go here. Start enabling this trash. We still have the shatter to freeze whatever, like if the opponent plays a Varus here, right? We can actually kill the Varus with the shatter. But we have to bulk both of these up with all the gems. Then we go like this, I guess. We go here. And let's just push this. If they want to block, they're going to lose the equipment. Alright. We could just shatter that one too, but I think the shatter is better off on the opponent's actual champions. Don't think I'm actually scared of any of these units. Because if the opponent gets greedy, the shatter will be able to kill the Varus, for example. I mean, I guess Varus is going to be leveled up now because he's about to go to 5. So the shatter won't be able to kill it. I still think shatter is better off saved for later. We could also potentially set up... Yeah, with double shatter, we could actually kill almost anything. Right? It's a little bit awkward. It's a little bit awkward here. I mean, we can always just flash freeze it, right? We can always flash freeze it too. 3 sits. And we have 9. So what does this matter then? Why not just flash freeze this? I mean, I guess opponent... Because I think I like the flash freeze. I think I like the second Ashe. You're gonna level up your Varus, but you cannot really attack with it. Because if you attack with Varus, then you're losing to the flash freeze. I don't think the opponent's gonna have... I mean, I have a second flash freeze to protect this Ashe, if anything. Opponent will have to have a lot of resources here to actually be able to stop this. They need to have momentous choice, which they already used, right? Bell Cascade does do it. Bell Cascade does do it, but not against the second freeze. And then we still kill it because the Ashe goes up to 6.
My aim is true.
So then this dies. So they lose the Varus, they lost the Pantheon. Momentous choice. Ooh, is it possible? Nope. Doesn't have it. Alright. And that should begin. Again, baiting out the momentous choice all those turns ago for him to save the Saga Seeker just completely made all the difference. Having Triple Ashe was a little bit awkward, but he ended up actually working out here, so GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Draven Rumble P&Z. So we have to have some ways to kill this stuff. Thresh is a good blocker. Vengeance might be a little bit too slow, I think. I think Vengeance is a little bit too slow. I think I want to look for like Shatter. Trollshan and Freeze are huge. Because the Trollshan is a cheap way to remove the opponent's spell shield. Right? We can just pass here. We can pass here, play the sentry. Trollshan will allow us to actually kill the Draven, which I'm fine doing now that we have access to the Battle Feast to pop the spell shield.
Ready the torches.
I'm willing to do this. Mystic? Okay. I'm willing to do this and just bait out that Mystic. I think that's fine.
Alert the village.
Because otherwise, the other option would have been just letting this thing actually push damage. The only downside is now that we gave him the extra ads, so he will be able to. He will be able to just discard this with the Rumble now. Oh no, that's not a Rumble. I don't want to play the Battlefield since we have Thresh. Who push 5 here? I want them to let me play Thresh. Because we can block the Draven with the Thresh. If they pull the Thresh with the Shumpers, that's okay. Lost Soul. Okay. We have access to Flash Freeze. They need to pull this Thresh, right? We're gonna take 8. We always kill Draven. Force the opponent to use the second spinning axe. Mystic. Flash Freeze. Who have access to... Nope, they tapped out Whirling Death, so we stopped him from getting another axe now. We can Ice Bell Archer. A little bit awkward though. It's a little bit awkward because I kind of don't want to give them the Twin Blade Revenant. That's a huge draw. That's a huge draw. It's gonna make one of their units useless for the most part. Oh yeah, this is a huge draw. I'm not gonna attack with Thresh because I don't want to lose to a Mystic. I don't want to lose to a second Mystic. We have the Battle Piece to stop those guys anyways, and we have Harsh Rings and other freezes. If the opponent develops a unit, we just have Ice Bell Archer. So let's say the opponent plays Rumble here. Yep. Yo, this deck makes people surrender more than any other deck that I ever seen. GG's. Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm so tired. That 30-minute game versus Karma just drained me. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it how much I had to do to actually pull out the win there. If the opponent had generated some way to remove my stuff, like if they had generated like a random avalanche, I would have just lost. Or a second Winter's Breath or something. Oh man, that took forever. That took forever. But we got there. We got through every single other game. This deck does really well against the Massive decks, especially with the Wolf becoming such a big threat. So I'm really enjoying how good this is feeling, to be honest. I'm going to keep playing around with it, and maybe it's something that we can look into more as the week goes on and as we're preparing for our Worlds. In terms of mulligan, it's really going to be matchup dependent, but I think I'm always going to keep in the Wolf. I think the Wolf just puts so much pressure that I'm really kind of hard mulliganing for this Wolf. Ashe, right? So Wolf and the Ashe, and maybe the Shaman in certain matchups, and Thresh is what I'm looking for. So I'm kind of looking for my units. The early units like the Sentry is good to keep if you need to have early blockers. Same thing with Battlefields, like if you're going against aggro. Obviously, you can keep Quietus if you're going against like a Seraphine or like a Nora. But for the most part, I'm looking for the Wolf, Ashe, and the Thresh, and the Shaman. And that should enable me to actually get a lot of value as I then draw my removal or my freezes going forward from there. So yeah, that would be my suggestion. It's a control deck, so play like a control deck, play like a slow methodological game style, so you actually can get to your win condition. But enough about that. Hope you enjoyed today's games, and if you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund, where we stream every now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again tomorrow.